Aloha, my friends. I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate covered toffee that's super delicious and sugar-free. And you're going to start with a pan, and once that's on, you're going to put 1/4 cup of salted butter into that pan, and we're going to brown the butter. And if you've never made brown butter before, you're in for a real treat. It's like this caramely goodness just with the butter itself. It tastes great on like a steak or a shrimp, whatever you want to use it on. Fish is really good on. So I'm going to speed this up because it's going to take a little bit. So when you brown butter, you want to have a whisk nearby or a large spoon. And you don't want to go too far, especially when you're only doing a small amount, like 1/4 cup of butter, because it could quickly turn black if you don't whisk it. And what this is going to do is you can hear it sizzling pretty loud. And when it starts to brown, it gets real quiet and it froths up. And that's when you really want to whisk. It's getting quieter. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's getting quieter and it's starting to froth more. Yeah, see how it's quiet now? And it's starting to turn brown. So, oof, it's hot. Once it gets to the color that you like, I like to push it pretty hard. Then you're going to turn the heat off. Okay, I'm going to turn the heat off. It'll continue to brown a little bit. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of erythritol. Now, I don't suggest to use allulose in this situation because you want it to be hard. And if you use allulose, it'll be more like a soft taffy. We're going to add stevia glycerate, which is a non-bitter stevia, and some vanilla. And that's it. And I'm going to just, I want to heat that a little bit, so I might turn this back on. I feel to sneeze. Hey! Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I spilled on here grease, so it's not wanting to heat. Anyway, I'm going to heat this until it's melted, and then I'm going to pour that into a pan. All right, my friends, now that that's melted, I'm going to place a piece of parchment onto a pie pan. And then I'm going to pour this into it. And then I'm going to place that into the fridge. And it's going to harden like a toffee. All right, my friends, now we're going to make the chocolate. So I'm going to put 1/4 cup of heavy cream into the sauce pot. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of allulose, or a little less, and some stevia glycerate, which is what I like to do. So put that on in there. And then a little bit vanilla and a scoop of my favorite, Equip Prime protein powder. It's made from beef. And the company is so generous. If you use code Maria, you save on your order, so don't forget that. Now I'm going to place the sauce pot over a high heat, and then I'm going to chop up this unsweetened baking chocolate. This is what it is. The only ingredient is chocolate, and we have 1.5 ounces, and I'm going to chop that really fine. And then once the cream mixture is heated, we'll add that and stir it. Ugh. The finer you make it, the easier it's gonna melt. So chop that up. Bella, my dog's by my feet. You don't want chocolate. There we go. Chocolate can kill dogs, so be aware of that. So once that is heated, I'll add this. Okay, you can see that this is like simmering. I'm going to Add the chocolate. I know it's bad to you guys, sorry. And then I'm gonna use my whisk to stir that up. And then you can taste it and adjust sweetness to your liking. I'm not adding any salt because the Equip has just the perfect amount of salt. There we go. And now we're gonna top that on the toffee. So here's the toffee, looking delicious. And I'm going to, you can drizzle or just pour it on and smooth it out all over it. It's up to you. And then I'll place this back in the fridge to let it set before we do Kai's taste test. Perfect. See, it wasn't hard at all. And toffee just sounded so hard to me anyway. So here we go, into the fridge. Hey Kai.
Hi.
Guess what I have for you?
What?
It's chocolate covered toffee.
Ooh.
Do you know what toffee is?
It's a type of...
Like candy?
Yeah.
All right, so here it's in the thing, right, the pan. And you take that out, and to cut it into pieces, it's not gonna be like perfectly made cuts. I'm just going to take this knife and crack it. Maybe. Come on. Here. One piece for you and one piece for me. Just kidding. Here is a nice piece for you. Why don't you try that and let us know what you think?
Mmm.
Interesting, eh?
Yeah.
Well, what would you rate that? 1
Probably
through 10.
like a 7.5.
7.5? Okay. I mean, not the best, but yeah. Anyway, what do you want to tell people?
Cook with your kids.
Cook with your kids and make toffee if you like candy. Kai doesn't love sweet, so 7.5 is not too bad. Mahalo, everybody. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with PCOS, acid reflux, depression, and IBS. Instead of taking those prescription drugs, I decided to change my life with food. Yes, food healed me, and it's healed so many of my clients over the past 20 years of working with people. If you are interested in transforming your life, check out KetoMaria.com. I'd be honored to help you.